check that. It was tuned to D. That's for later. Then there's the thing when you capo and one of your strings goes out. It's inevitable. I tell people the same demon that took my hair. When it gets in the middle of all that stuff.
In the middle of the song, you realize you have the capo in the wrong place. I mean,
Yeah, I've done it all. I've done it all. The worst for me, which is nice about these guys, is when you know, in your head, the second verse should be coming up, like in the mental marquee that's running. You're finishing the chorus, you wait for that second verse, and nothing's coming. And as it's coming in, you're going, come on. And then one time I did that, nothing. I just, so I stopped and said, what have we learned? Let's go to the map. So I went to the invisible map over the first verse and stuff, and said, by the time I got done explaining it, I was there again. Oh man. What a great, unbelievable place.
yeah, it's kind of your same idea.
Well, I think it's time. Are you all ready? Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for my good friend Warren Sellers.
Thank you so much. Hello, hello. Too much forehead? Bright shining off you? What a place. What a place. And what a way to spend a Friday night in my books. Hopefully I'll be good and you'll continue that thought. Okay, so if I do this, we have some of that. That seems important. How about all that good? Well, here's a song about a more complicated Friday night. Felt like any other Friday night, but there was something in the air, alright, and I knew at the moment. I picked up my phone 'cause you called me. Told me you were gonna be in town, wondering if I'm gonna be around. Well, I tried to say no, but the next thing I know, you were dancing real slow with your head on my shoulder. Damn this band, damn this song, damn this drink, it's damn near gone for making me forget where my mind went from making you and I make so much sense. Damn this heart for this whole mess, damn this bar, and damn that dress. I thought you and I were giving up, and then oh no, here we go again, damn. We've all been there once in time in our life, only you can light me up this way. Yeah, that ain't ever been the issue, babe. Now we both know that this is foolish and risky, but I stopped caring the moment you kissed me. Damn this band, damn this song, damn this drink is damn near gone for making me forget where my mind went from making you and I disappear. Play that harmonica in your head. Damn this band, damn this song, damn this drink is damn near gone for making me forget where my mind went, for making you and I make so much sense. Oh, damn this heart for this whole mess, damn this bar, damn that dress. I thought you and I were giving up, and then oh no, here we go again, go again. Oh, oh, oh no, here we go again, go again. Oh no, here we go again, go again. Damn. Thank you, thank you. That song was written in East Nashville. And this next song was born in East Nashville on a perfect spring day. Nashville, you know, it's cold in the winter, hot in the summer, and perfect in spring and fall. So I rolled in. Let me just make sure that this is. Yada capo, man. Things get dicey. So I rolled in on a spring day, and it was just too beautiful to be inside. So I decided to walk around East Nashville, and which used to be a dump, but it has come on in gangbusters, like gangbusters. I can't speak yet, but I'm coming on. You don't doubt me for a second. And so I was walking just around the downtown, the Five Points area, and I saw, the first thing I saw was a 1960-something Volkswagen van turned sideways up on a wooden deck with a sign out front that said, "I dream of weenie." It was a hot dog place. I did that, cruised around a little bit, walking through some vintage shots, you know, and ran into an old friend in the form of some music. In a funky little record shop on the hip side of town. A vibe, a kind of throwback joint, had to take a look around. Found a bunch of old favorites, folk to classic rock, songwriting singers. I let my fingers do the walking till they fell on the perfect pick. Neil Young's Harvest did the trick, did the trick, and I can tell you how it soothed my soul. From old man to that good old heart of gold. Music up, windows down, I sing along as I roll around, back in time with my good friend Neil, in East Nashville. Harvest, anyone? You know. Was getting deep into guitar when that record came out. I'm talking about the vinyl now, still got that one at the house. I'm SoCal born and raised, I was a teen in the 70s. And that Cali country sound, well, it struck a chord with me in those days when I didn't have a care. Yeah, that first downbeat took me right back there. And I can tell you how it soothed my soul. From old man to that good old heart of gold. Music up, windows down, I sang along as I drove around, back in time with my good friend Neil, in East Nashville. The record, this is a harmonica song, and that record's out there, shamelessly, but there it is. I can tell you how it soothed my soul. From old man to that good old heart of gold. Music up, windows down, I sang along as I drove around, back in time with my good friend Neil. Feeling about as good as any guy could feel. Back in time with my good friend Neil, in East Nashville. Ooh, in East Nashville. One of my Thank you very much. One of my favorite records to this day, Harvest. And you know the story, right? When Neil went up to Northern California, bought that big piece of ground and land, and the ranch foreman came with it. You know that story? And his ranch foreman was named Louis Avila, and he was a loner like Neil, and they connected up pretty good, you know. And Neil wrote a song for him one day, and he said, "Old man, I'm a lot like you." Louis Avila's the old man in Old Man. And just to let you know the things that I do, I wrote a couple of little books on the subject of these kind of things, you know, and that story is in one of those books. They're out there, but you know, I just love the stories of how those things came together, and I eat them up, and they pour into what I do as a songwriter as well, you know, and so, and look at my notes to tell you, why, you know what, pleased to tell you, I have been married for 35 years. To 17 different women. No, just one. And we just got back from our 35th anniversary in Boston, Massachusetts. A great town for walking, by the way, and you're going to need the steps because when you eat in the north end of Boston, you need to walk about 400,000 steps a day. And when I think about what goes into, you know, I can't walk in anybody else's shoes, but what goes into our marriage and stuff, you know, I came up with this idea of one of the secrets that have worked for us, you know. My Uncle Bob owned a garage till the day that he retired. Needed help around the shop, and I'm the one he hired. More than anything, he loved to keep those old cars on the road. He said, you want to burn like a cat? He'd say, here's what you need to know. Change the oil, check the tires, fill the tank, make sure the wires are all connected. There ain't nothing sexy about it, but you'll sure break down without it. So if keeping it good and strong is your desire, change the oil, check the tires. He was married to my Aunt Harriet close to 50 years. I'm sure they had their struggles, but way more smiles than tears. So the day that I got married, I said, hey Bob, what advice you got? He said, pay attention to the little things, boy, they add up to a lot. Change the oil, check the tires, fill the tank, make sure the wires are all connected. There ain't nothing sexy about it, but you'll sure break down without it. So if keeping it good and strong is your desire, change the oil, check the tires. The only thing that's worse than having something go all wrong is knowing I could have done something about it all along. So for 35 years, I changed the oil, I checked the tires, I filled the tank, make sure the wires are all connected. There ain't nothing sexy about it, but you'll sure break down without it. So if keeping them good and strong is your desire, change the oil. And anyone? Check the tires. Thank you. I got the good nerves. They're nerves, but they're good nerves. A year ago, I lost my dad. He'd been sick so long, it was a weird kind of a feeling. Because I feel like he'd been gone for quite a while, if I'm just being honest about it. But all the surreal things about that. And this song I had written before that as a possible submission for a movie. And the movie was about loss, and so the brief I got said, we need songs about loss and the feeling and what goes on with that, and I thought it's kind of it's a haunting feeling, you know? And so I wrote this, and then it came kind of home to roost, really, when I lost my dad. And really because watching what my mom has to deal with. They were married 63 years. Watching what she deals with on the ongoingness of that, you know. So I chased this. And I'm going to, yeah, I got, okay, lyric sheet. Thank you for that. See what I did there, Ed? I wanted haunting, so I went from here to, you know, I'm a songwriter. The air is thick with memories that could have been or what should be. I'm caught between I'm fine and regret. I'm getting by, I've got no choice, but still there is this quiet voice, unfinished feeling hard to forget. 'Cause you come to visit every night. I try to sleep but lose that fight. Can't always give the heart what it wants. You are the ghost. You are the ghost that haunts. That haunts. Invisible you surely are, but never really gone too far. Specter of a love that is lost. No spooky sounds around me at all. No chains that rattle down the hall. But still I feel the turn and the toss. As you come to visit every night, I try to sleep but lose that fight. Can't always give the heart what it wants. You are the ghost. You are the ghost that haunts. I'm breathing deeper every day. A real good sign, but I can't wait to lose the lonely when the sun goes down. 'Cause you come to visit every night. I try to sleep but lose that fight. Can't always give the heart what it wants. You are the ghost. You are the ghost that haunts. That haunts. Thank you. I don't think I've ever played that out, but maybe one time. Thank you very much. It's a good feeling when you write. I mean, I write a lot of songs, and some of them you go, that was good. You know, I'll go to Nashville, I write for a week, and I'll write 8 songs, and I'll go, 5 of them I'd go, those are good. But 2 of them I go, and 1 of them I'd go to the mat for. It's usually that ratio I kind of get, you know. Sometimes you get a little luckier than that, but speaking of submitting songs for movies, I got another chance to do it for the show Yellowstone, which they did not take, but you know, screw them. Kevin Costner will never work in this town again. But so I got this chance to submit, and I started watching a bunch of them, and I was just like going, if you've seen it, no one can trust anyone. No one. It's like walking through a field of snakes. And that took me to this idea. Let me do something real quick here. If I do that. Sorry. I just want to be good. I think that should get us there. So I just started visualizing that. What do you do in a field of snakes? Is this guitar loud enough for you guys? When they show you their cards, believe what you see. That's who they are, and that's who they're gonna be. The snake in the grass will stay just out of sight. When you walk past, it's sure as hell gonna bite. Some people are poison, they surely got no soul. with the truth as the games begin. They'll come on real smooth, then they'll shed that skin. Ain't no stop until the bellies are fed. You gotta fight that fight, you better cut off that head. 'Cause some people are poison, they surely got no soul. They lie for a living and every year's given will be taken till they take control. Your best bet to cross that ground is to ride up high in the saddle. Walk with eyes wide open and listen for the rattle. I played the solo in this song and was impressed with myself. Some people are poison, they surely got no soul. They lie for a living and every inch given will be taken till they take control. Your best bet when you cross that ground is to ride up high in the saddle or walk with eyes wide open. Listen for the rattle, hey. Listen for the rattle. Thank you so much. It's not. I wish I've got it, but it's not recorded. But I'll. Thank you very much. Man, let's make a call. Let's make a phone call now. So someone. Yeah, man, I feel great about it. It seemed to fit for me, but you know. But well, I think it fits a lot of shows though. So hopefully it'll find a place, right? But I was telling somebody the other day about Nashville stories and stuff, and I've never lived there. I grew up in the concrete of Los Angeles, but it's really my second home. And when I first got started going there, I knew no one, had nothing going for me as far as anything, and so I had to stay in hotels that you could, deal with. So I was getting hotels for $165 a week, not a night, a week, which comes with everything you think that comes with. And I remember well, one little place I rolled into, and there was a motel, 13 Oaks Motel, across from the 100 Oaks Mall. And I pulled in there, and when you get there from here, it's late there, but it's not that late to you. So 2 in the morning there that's late, but you're at midnight, you're not doing so bad. But I was going, my ride starts at 9:30. I better get a wake-up call. This is before the phones that became our alarm clocks and all that kind of stuff. So I called down to the little lady down at the end of that hall, and she said, hello? I said, hi, this is Warren Sellers, room 5. I needed just to get a wake-up call. It'd be great. What room? I said, Warren Sellers, room 5, wake up. Wait a minute. She goes, truth. Goes away, she comes back, she goes, line busy. Indian. And I said, well, yeah, I'm on it. And she did it again. What room? I said, 5. Just want to get a wake-up call. Wait a minute. Go away. Still busy. Yeah, I got another one in the mail, I'll tell you. It was one of many kooky stories about my hotels in Nashville days when you can't afford to be particular. Can't hear this that well, but you doing okay out there? I hate to see you again, with tears rolling down your perfect skin. So take that broken in your broken heart and point the way to a brand new start. And if you're wondering with who, well then, I know a guy that'll treat you better. He ain't afraid to chase forever. Straight up, he ain't the kind to lie. He lives and loves to make you smile. He's had your back for quite a while. If that sounds too good to let go by, I know a guy. I've heard you say that lovers should be friends, 'cause once they cross that line, you can't pretend it's true. You tell me that you've had enough of shallow men and halfway love, and you won't be settling for chase forever. Straight up, he ain't the kind to lie. He lives and loves to make you smile. He's had your back for quite a while. If that sounds too good to let go by, I know a guy who knows your every dream and secret, who shares your every silly inside joke. Might even write a song to tell you what he's feeling, 'cause he says it's time to let you know. I know a guy who's here already, heart and hand strong and steady, and he's trying to read that look there in your eye. He truly believes and trusts in that you will see truth when it's looking at you. If that sounds too good to let go by, I know a guy. Yeah, I know a guy. Thank you so much. Can I do a brand new one? Just now before I forget all pieces of it? Awesome. I get to teach at these two songwriting events every year, teaching critique and stuff for up-and-coming songwriters, and let's not forget this. And I tell them at the end of the day, I hate that phrase, that's so overused, but at the end of the day, we're all looking for a conversational, well-crafted, brand new way to say the same old thing, you know? And so I chased that idea, and then the other day I was thinking, here's a little different angle on a heartbreak song, maybe. See those eyes, those are eyes full of lonely. See that heart, it's as broken as it gets. Even though he's heard a million hard luck stories, don't mean he never dances with his own regrets. He spent years being here, pouring feel good over ice. Sometimes silent therapy's the best word of advice. He's been our in-house psychologist and a resident airbender. So who's keeping tabs on the bartender? No one noticed the picture of his lady was no longer hanging on the wall. And I confess I'm embarrassed at the way we did not think to check with him, 'cause after all, he spent years being here, pouring feel good over ice. And sometimes silent therapy's the best word of advice. He's been our in-house psychologist and a resident airbender. So who's keeping tabs on the bartender? Ooh. The bartender. Ooh. So tonight my friends and I are staying past last call to buy him around and give him time to spill it all. 'Cause he spent years being here, pouring feel good over ice. And sometimes silent therapy is the best word of advice. He's been our in-house psychologist and a resident airbender. So who's keeping tabs on the bartender? Yeah. Who's keeping tabs on the bartender? Thank you very much. I knew it was going to be about a bartender, and I knew I had to get earbender. It felt essential to me. I mean, that's who he is. He's our resident earbender. When I got that, I was like, yeah, damn it. Feel good about it. You missed some otherwise, you know, so let me just have a peek at my notes, shall I? By the way, I was going back to that song I did about the chains of oil. Just thinking about songwriting-wise. Full disclosure, I do have an Uncle Bob. He did not have a garage. He was not married to my Aunt Harriet, but I never let the facts get in the way of a good rhyme. And Harriet and married worked for me. What am I thinking about? Maybe this. 3 slow dances in a row, well, you know I'm gonna like that. I've been trying to get next to you all night. Never felt so alive, I ain't trying to hide that, no. If I get the sign from you that I'm stepping right, I wanna let you know I know what I'm wanting. And you're the one that I want what I want from. If that sounds tongue-tied, well, I got to be honest. When I get around you, my too cool is good as gone. The swag in my swagger, the groove in my move gets lost in nervous laughter as I try to stay cool. I'm hoping you're digging my digging on you, and that you're under the same spell that I'm under, and that tonight in more ways than one, I hope I got your number. Woo-hoo. I like to think I'm quick with a witty kind of comeback. You got a quick wit comeback of your own, and that playful back and forth all night, you know I love that. And by the way, those lips are dangerous. That last kiss left me stoned. The swag in my swagger, the groove in my move gets lost in nervous laughter as I try to stay cool. I'm hoping you're digging my digging on you, that you're under the same spell that I'm under, that tonight in more ways than one, I hope I got your number. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo, got your number. Woo-hoo. Swag in my swagger, the groove in my move gets lost in nervous laughter as I try to stay cool. I'm hoping you're digging my digging on you, and that you're under the same spell that I'm under, 'cause tonight in more ways than one, I hope I got your number. Woo-hoo. Ooh, got your number. Woo-hoo. Ah, dear. Man. Nashville story number 2. Broken Spoke. It's been around forever. I don't know if it's still there anymore. It was a listening room, songwriter room. A lot of legend guys played there and stuff over the years, and it was attached to a hotel. Hotel was a mess. And one time they decided they were kind of slowing down on the numbers of places, number of times they were going to rent it out. So I was there, and there were only 3 rooms rented, but there was 200 rooms there or something, whatever the math is. And I stay out late when not anymore. I stay out late less these days, but I used to stay out later singing singer-songwriters around and stuff, you know. And so at 5 o'clock in the morning, I hear this outside my door. I want to be single. Well, what are you saying? I want to be single. Out my door. There's only 3 rooms rented in the whole place. There's 200 others completely vacant. And I remember opening the door. I just wanted to go, because he said it again. What are you saying to me? And I wanted to open the door and go, she wants to be single. So I decided the next time I would go to the next door, which looked like more like a boutique hotel. $765 a week, 1994, maybe, something in there. And so I signed in, and she said, will you be having any visitors? And I went, I don't know, I guess a bud might come by. Oh, no. Got the wrong guy there. So, 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 cop cars fly into the parking lot. Sirens going, guy on a microphone goes, Michael, you've got 5 minutes. He was apparently in the room above me. I thought, or what? Or what? Gunplay? So I was down in between both beds, pulling mattresses like, I want to go, Michael, for the love of everything, please, dude. I've gotten where I could afford more rooms, better rooms. One of my publishing deals paid for my traveling budget. That was a little late. Moved up the ladder later. All right, so let's see. I'm not sure how we're doing on time. We okay? I guess we're okay. All right, then. I'm doing another, thank you so much. I'm going to do, I was driving home one night, got about a block from my house, and the moon was amazing. One of those really giant, bright moons, you know? So I called my wife, I said, look outside the moon. As soon as I said that, clouds came over in front of the moon. Oh, no. Immediately. And I wonder if I have the, forgive me for taking a quick peek here. Well, if I don't have the lyric and it goes south, I'm going to go into a medley of Neil Sedaka tunes. Let's see what happens. We're all friends here. I'm getting it in my head, sorry. So I got an idea about it. A little different angle. There are clouds in front of that moon tonight. It's hidden pretty well, but I can still see its light. 'Cause some things are bigger than whatever tries to cover them up. Like the light of that moon. And the love between us, baby, today was hard. We both got angry, went a little too far. Said some things we didn't mean that hurt the heart and made us want to hurt right back. Then again, there might have been a little bit of truth needed to be said between me and you. Now those lights are on, so let's walk through those words together. Take them in, and where they're true, make a change and chase our forever better. I hope you know I listened and I heard you good. You say you did too, and I knew that you would. My favorite thing about us is we always try to make it right. I'd rather win your heart than win the fight. Baby, today was hard. We both got angry, went a little too far. Said some things we didn't mean that hurt the heart and made us want to hurt right back. Then again, there might have been a little bit of truth needed to be said between me and you. Now those lights are on, so let's walk through those words together. Take them in, and where they're true, make a change and chase our forever better. Forever better. Baby, today was hard. We both got angry, went a little too far. Said some things we didn't mean that hurt the heart and made us want to hurt right back. Then again, there might have been a little bit of truth needed to be said between me and you. Now those lights are on, so let's walk through those words together. Take them in, and where they're true, make a change and chase our forever better. Forever better. I made it. Thank you. Would it be terrible for me to do another country heartbreaker? All right, you asked for it. It's the same thing, you know. It's like there's a million love songs, a million heartbreak And I had this hook. Let's see if I can get this thing to settle down. I had this hook called Blue for a while. And all I knew was age-old story, guy screwed up big time sitting in a bar staring at the bottom of a whiskey glass, contemplating the whole situation. And I thought, well, how do I do it? So I don't want to say the word blue till I get to the hook. And so I did this. It's the color of a heartbreak. It's the color of goodbyes. It's what's keeping me awake. It's the color of her eyes. It's what I am tonight. It's where I want to be till I get my head right. I know just what I need. Play me a fiddle. I want to hear me a steel guitar coming out of an old jukebox full of old school records in a country bar where there's a bartender old enough to bear the weight of a sad old story from a silly fool who's made a big mistake. Oh, don't worry, won't be down too long, it ain't my style. No, I just wanna be blue for a while. You know she was red hot when she drove out of sight. I said things that hurt a lot and gave her the green light. So I'm drinking this whiskey down, and as it sinks in for real, I want a mournful sound that matches the way I feel. So play me a fiddle. I want to hear me a steel guitar coming out of an old jukebox full of old school records in a country bar where there's a bartender old enough to bear the weight of a sad old story from a silly fool who's made a big mistake. Oh, don't worry, won't be down too long, it ain't my style. I just wanna be blue for a while. Fiddle, here fiddle, steel guitar. So play me a fiddle, I wanna hear me a steel guitar. I was sitting on Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood, in a bar called Everlay, and listening to this guy next to me, had several years on me, tell this young bartender this story you couldn't believe. And I thought, oh man, this young bartender, through no fault of his own, has not lived near enough to tell you anything about what you need to know about that story laid on him. Where there's a bartender old enough to bear the weight of a sad old story from a silly fool who's made a big mistake. Oh, don't worry, won't be down too long, it ain't my style. Yeah, don't worry, won't be down too long, it ain't my style. Don't worry, won't be down too long, it ain't my style. I just wanna be blue for a while. Thank you so very much. Well, that's been cut 3 times by 3 artists, and not a damn thing has happened with either one of them. I was told there was a video on one and never saw that. One of the guys that cut it went promptly to jail. True story. I thought, well, let that be a lesson to you. Can I just peek back here and see what I might want to jump into? Okay, I'm gonna try this one. When you set up a set, you don't know how long it's actually gonna last. You're counting, going 8 songs, 4, blah, 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 blah. A little extra time. There's a place called the Maverick in Santa Ynez. You ever been there? Anybody seen it? Up by Buellton, Solvang, Santa Ynez, this little town. Maverick is a swing and door saloon, and I don't know how old it is, but it looks like it should have been built in 1843, and it should have been gunfights right out in front. And I was in town with some friends of mine. Buddy of mine's got a great studio out there and doing some work. And he said, let's go to Maverick. I said, yeah, country music, Maverick, let's do it. I get there, it was disco night. There was a giant disco ball in the middle of that swinging door saloon. Old timber, you know, swinging doors, old wood floor, and a disco ball. And I remember thinking, first of all, they got bills to pay. The place is packed. Everybody's having a great time. I totally get it. I just think it an odd pairing. I was telling Severin about it. It was sort of like a bold Cabernet with a side of lizard lasagna. It just didn't seem to go together. So I remember thinking that night going, this is odd. And so I wrote this little song called Highbrow Honky Tonk. Because the whole area is full of ranchers and ranchers that run them. And I thought, what if one guy left town, he came back to get a beer at his old watering hole and walked into that? It became this. Well, I went home last weekend. I went home last weekend to see friends and the family. I called up a couple buds and said, come grab a drink with me. They said, cool, where? I said, you know, our old favorite spot. They said, well, there's been some changes there as we pulled the party. I saw a big old lit up cowboy hat spinning on a pole, and a bunch of cowboy wannabes in the middle of a real shit show. The valet parked my truck out back like it was some kind of curse. When I walked inside, I swear it went from bad to worse. It took out that old jukebox and brought in some young DJ. I bet a bump sound and a disco ball is 1, 2 steps away. Them swinging doors don't swing no more. I'm afraid that my old haunt has turned into too good for you highbrow honky tonk. Right next to that dance floor was a real sad sight for me. They took out that mechanical bull and put in a big palm tree. That hipster, no, they changed the name from the elbow bend to Big Lou's Western World. And that hipster chick behind the bar, not my kind of girl. Like they took out that old jukebox and brought in some young DJ. Then a bump sound and a disco ball is 1, 2 step away. Them swinging doors don't swing no more. I'm afraid that my old haunt has turned into too good for you highbrow honky tonk. Where's there a tree when you need him? Sitting on the side. They took out that old jukebox and brought in some young DJ. I bet a bump sound and a disco ball is 1, 2 step away. Them swinging doors don't swing no more. I'm afraid that my old haunt is turned into too good for you highbrow honky tonk. You know, highbrow honky tonk. How we doing, Severin? Okay. I was looking for the hook or something. Doing all right. Let me try one more thing. One more thing that I know. That would be really helpful to me.
So you got 1 or 2, whatever you like.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am. When you don't play certain songs in a while, it's Lord of the Flies about to happen here. We'll see what goes on here. This is me making sure. Oh, hell with it. Let's just go. I can dig a heartbreak tune like anyone. Sometimes it really hits the spot. And in the strange twist of fate, it can drive your blues away. So hey, why not take your best shot? But today ain't that day. It's just too close to the bone. I thought leaning in might lift me, but it hit me like a a stone. So long, sad song, the hurt's just too strong. I can't find the silver lining, 'cause the timing is all wrong. There's just no way it's gonna work today. I'll have to wait until the worst is good and gone. So long, sad song, ooh. So long, sad song, ooh. Give me some Jimmy Buffett getaway, some Kenny Chesney country island sound, some Creedence Clearwater quick, yeah, that ought to do the trick. And let Tom Petty free fall me back to solid ground. So long, sad song, the hurt's just too strong. I can't find the silver lining, 'cause the timing is all wrong. There's just no way it's gonna work today. I'll have to wait until the worst is good and gone. So long, sad song, ooh. So long, sad song, ooh. And when I feel good again, I'll sing along to some heartbreak, but till then, so long, sad song, the hurt's just too strong. I can't find a silver lining, 'cause the timing is all wrong. There's just no way it's gonna work today. I'll have to wait until the worst is good and gone. So long, sad song, ooh. So long, sad song, ooh. I think I played that too fast, but there it is. So long, sad song. Too kind, very kind of you. Let me see if there's something else. Uno más. Yes. Boy, this might be really risky. Sorry for the unprofessional moment here, but I'd like to share this song. It's almost midnight. I poured half a glass, dropped a needle down on my favorite vinyl, a blast to the past like a rocket ship, a much needed feel-good trip as I felt the years melt away. Nothing's broken, no love's been lost, it's just lately I've been running like crazy, and it's time to stop for a little while and lean into a smile, a beautiful into the day. Come on, sweet music, do what you do, wash over me like tropical water, ooh. Waves warm and deep, it's just what I need. I can't help but believe it's a real time machine. When life was simple, ooh, oh, it's irony what it does for me, the way it sets my soul on track. Some days the best way to go forward is to go back. Can you relate? It's such good medicine, the cure for what ails. It's the sweetest sound, helps turn the whole world round, lets you feel what you wanna feel, and groove to the spinning wheel. Ready, set, go for a ride, saying come on, sweet music, do what you do, wash over me like tropical water, ooh, and waves warm and deep. It's just what I need. I can't help but believe it's a real time wash over me like tropical water. Oh, it's irony what it does to me, the way it sets my soul on track. Someday the best way to go forward is to go back. I was listening to Carole King's Tapestry that night. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Can I just quickly say, by the way, I do have CDs. Got to do it, man. Do have CDs. Neil in East Nashville is on there. It's time to make another record. Yeah. And I also wrote a couple books. And if you like the stories behind those iconic songs of the 60s and 70s, I tell them backwards. Each page is kind of it unfolds. The top of the next page where you go, oh, that song. No names, no nothing, just sort of a twist. So anyway, there it is. Thank you so much. What a privilege to be here and play for you.
Let's hear it for Warren Sellers. Come on. Thank you so much, Warren. We're going to take a few minutes and set up the band and all that, and then we'll be right back. All right.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, Warren.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
The songs are just so cool. They're
Yeah.
it's just a lot of honesty.
Yeah. Kind of craft honesty.
Yeah, the Neil Young part of stuff. So where did you grow up in?
You know all those little cities around, right? There's a city called Bell.
Okay, yeah.
Southgate, right? Yeah. Barkerville.
Yeah.
So I grew up there, but that came out in '73. I was 10 years old with an acoustic guitar and getting way into it. And then that record, I was like, I have to learn as much as I can. I need to learn this record. Except a man needs a man. You can't do that on an acoustic guitar. You lost on that one.
Yeah, for sure.
So when the movie came out, The Making of Marvelous, I was in the theater by myself. My wife goes, "You go by yourself? I said, I need no one. It's me, and Neil, and the artist, and you're fine." So have you ever seen Making?
I have
The only downside of it all is that there's not much of the Nashville sessions or where the Nashville songs. So they were recorded several places, and I've written and recorded in the room where Arthur was recorded in Nashville.
Okay.
We did Old Man, Heart of Gold.
I thought it was written in older.
Some of it was. Some of it was. A couple of words, that kind of stuff. The one was Man Needs a Maid, I think, was in London Symphony Orchestra.
Wow.
So a little bit of everything. They did 4 or 5 songs in Nashville. My friend of mine bought that whole studio and restored it to period and stuff.
Wow.
And so yeah, it's it just hit me in the right spot at the right time. And then
Yeah, you got the feel.
I did, and then it all came out.
Oh, yeah, and you got it in the song.
I appreciate that.
Definitely. And yeah, the one about I don't know why the one about the bartender hasn't done it. But
Bartender, the Blue for a while. Bartender one?
the one about the bartender can handle this.
Yeah, this brand, it's been a week old.
It's a great song. But my theory on why they didn't take your song for the show, it opened the heart of the show. It was too honest. Maybe too honest. Because I haven't watched that much. I've seen it, but I'm just wondering if they just looked at each other and said, "God, it looks too bad."
Yeah, maybe that's
we can't like admit that that's what it is.
I guess if that's it, I'll take it. But you could be right.
Yeah.
Because
Because it's a great song.
I appreciate it so much. I felt good when I got it done. Just when I connected to it.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're writing, that around third base, you go, okay, I got this. So thank you, man, for saying that. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no, they're all really.
I goofed up with a few spots that I just started rolling by.
No, the way you do it is so relational.
Thank you for saying that.
Seriously. Absolutely.
Right on. I'm gonna go put my guitar somewhere and say hello to folks.
Yeah.
Very nice job.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it very much.
Feel.
Thank you.
Feel good?
Oh yeah, I feel great. Yeah, started off a little wonky, but I got there a little bit. grab my water with me. Stick this inside separately. We'll probably get evaluated better. The guitar.
Oh,
I didn't know if you wanted me to do it.
whatever.
Good to connect. Good to connect. Thank you very much. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. Hello. I know your face for sure.
This is my wife Leslie, and this is Lawrence.
Let
She's
Julie,
a big fan of yours.
Colby, okay. Yeah, yeah. Totally. How did I meet you at the TC Heights? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So good to see you. Fred, nice to see you. Cheering me on.
I know you were a student of his.
No worries.
And Nipsey are special friends. For a month.
It seemed like it was moving quickly.
And I agree. I believe that Bruce, I really wanted to be part of it. Absolutely. I'm wondering toward the end if veterans medics or civilians might some of them are what you said before the violence versus because you say whether there's only, but it may have been minors. Minors are 15, 16 considered child violence. After their calls for something closer to that age. And that's awesome. And do you know why you're running? Any war stories from Spider Robinson?
No, what's that?
Oh, Spider Robinson is the actor that Jonathan McCall is a series of he interviewed was in Internet with Fred. They started off with Fred
Way too young.
and it's kind of science fiction with really bizarre words.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like for example, they have Sunday night, late night, and T-Day. And then they have weekends and they play folk and they have their names and players and have all kinds of things. So you go out and learn the intelligence, prospects, and Spider Robinson. Yeah. That's not what I learned. One of the greatest stories is this last night. I was one night later than Yes. We were in Soho. Yes, Bruce, that's his name. Oh, here's we were going on the
What we talked about during the sound check. Go up and say,
It was us, yeah. I totally agree. Okay, so this is mine?
yeah, you just park it.
Okay. I don't want something far away because of
We should probably turn that off.
All right, well, I gotta. Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Do you want me to do that other one? Oh, there, texting. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I'm 4, this is 4. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Is that good? Hello. Everybody, I'm glad to be here. I'm sorry I was late. I had to work. Anyway,
Making that money.
making that money, gotta make it. All right. You're welcome.
Now we're good without it.
Yep, I'm doing 3.
So we'll just get, I don't know if I'll hang out here. Maybe I'll hang out here.
Hi.
I'm gonna go get something else to eat.
So the set list is right there. Yeah, and I'm gonna be doing 3 songs. And one of those, what I was thinking,
Wait, is this a change here? I'm on my way to plays.
Yeah. This is. It was us going out with a bang, right?
So we're putting, it was us at the end?
For the encore.
Okay. Instead, so after Love Will Come, we're going to I Am Right Here.
Yeah, on my way to play.
Okay.
Do the same thing. Love will come.
Alright, I guess I gotta make the changes. So, It Was Us goes to the end.
Yes.
That's the change. Okay.
Actually, I don't need. I'm not going to look at any of those charts. Going chartless.
But On My Way, is On My Way moving up?
Yeah, it's going into slot number 9. On my window. And I will.
On My Way is after Love Will Come.
Yes. On my way to play. Love will come. On my way to play. I am and I will. Out of my window. Hey, you. Get out of my window. And it was us last.
Just half a song is fine. It's more for audio.
Just wanted to be able to check the audio.
Yeah, that's all. to ask him to play something with me. I was about to ask him to play something with me. He wants what? On the EQ side? Okay, well. There you go. Not that. The second row. The top row is all.
Top row is not what he needs to be 12.
If you crank that last one, you're going to get much louder. The last one is the volume. I'm not touching the volume. All right. Fair enough. We're waiting. We're having some. No, I'm good on the gold plate. Christmas carols. Yeah, I have a student that wants to learn them. She's only 15, but she loves Christmas carols, yeah. So I showed him, you got to start early, you know, if you're going to play them. Got to start practicing that stuff now to get it together. I haven't, but I would. I have business cards. Let's see, what's the other one we learned?
Got me dreaming of a blues Christmas.
And then what? You ready?
I am.
All right,
Okay.
somebody's ready.
I am and I will.
And I will. So I'm going to ask these fine people in my band to step aside. And I'm going to start the show solo, or my part of the show. Thank you all for being here. Wasn't Warren wonderful? Yeah. Oh, and John, you made it. Cool. This is my friend John, who lives in the back house here on the property. And this belongs to Jamie. There you go. I need my poster back. Alas, I have no guitar. I'll be right back.
I got one more Christmas carol. I was going to try to not inflict that on anybody until well after Thanksgiving. But I don't know a lot of solo chord melodies. It's so far not.
two of them here. So I'm going to put them back here. Oh, there's three of them.
You're doing three up front, right?
The what?
You're doing three up front.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Yeah, I want to hear the note again. Left is short, left is short, something like that.
Right. Right. Ed is trying to signal me. Ed is the sound guy. Let's hear it for Ed Brand. And the show that Warren is playing at Cotty's is when? December 9. Say it again. Chauncey Bowers and Warren Sellers together? Holy Jesus, is the world going to stay together? I would think that the world would come apart with that combo. Yeah, okay. So for those of you out in internet land, that's the A-Frame in Kegel Canyon, run by our friend Cotty Knuckles. Has wonderful shows there, and on December 9th? December 9th. It's going to have Warren Sellers, who you just heard, and Chauncey Bowers, who is a legend in his own time. And in his own mind. Okay, let's see if I'm in tune.
Hey, Seth. Hey, Seth.
Well, thank you so much. That would help. He's a professional, and he knows to keep an eye on me. It was in tune when I bought it. And once again, it's in tune. Oh. So, I am going to start the show here with three tunes. This one you may have heard before. Number 2 and number 3 you have not heard. Except maybe Ed Tree. Is he here? No, he flew the coop. Okay. He's heard the other two.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Is that on? Can you all hear it through here? Okay. There it is. Thank you, Ed. I'm an old folker. I'm an old rocker. I want to play like James Taylor and sing like Joe Cocker. I want to write like Bert and Hal, and in my mind I shall. But in my mind I'm young and still play soccer. I'm an old folker. I'm an old rocker. I'm a lone ranger. I'm a survivor. I wear a mask every day and I'm a high fiver. we're getting into it, and I'm starting to tremble. You see, I spent a week in Stanley, Idaho, at a songwriting retreat. Me and Ed Tree and a bunch of other people, and we all wrote songs. I think Ed wrote 3. I wrote 3. The week before we were there, Marty Axelrod wrote 4.5. Oh my God, look who's here. Yep. All right. Who? Vinny. Really? Oh my God. Okay. Well. Wow. You know, the funny thing is, the people on the internet, all they can hear is me going, wow. They have no idea what you said. You don't want to mic us. Yep. There you go. Okay, so I was in this songwriting retreat a couple weeks ago, and I am going to do 2 of the 3 songs that I wrote right now. And yeah, Lord help me. I think I may have to raise this up a little bit. Can you help me do that? Too much. Thank you so much. We'll see. We'll see. So this is a bossa nova. You know, when I first wrote it, it was kind of a jazz tune, but I played it for some friends, and they said, nix the jazz, make it a bossa nova. To me, bossa nova is jazz. But I'm a real fan of Antonio Carlos Jobim, so it was not difficult to make the change. Thank you, Ed. So the backstory on this is I was there missing my sweetie. And I didn't hear that, but chances are I should just leave it as it is. This is called My Hello. And afterwards, I would like a thumbs up or a thumbs down, please. The leaves have turned, the wind is on the move, the sun reflecting on the water here. I miss your sparkle, the glimmer in your eye, when I take your hand and whisper my hello. My hello, a phone call away. My hello, I wish that I could say my hello as I hold you close. Oh, someday a season gone, and I'll see you again. But every night I'll hold you in my dreams. New love is exciting, the thought of what could be, like a waterfall cascading over me. My hello, a phone call away. My hello, I wish that I could say my hello as I hold you close. Oh, someday now maybe I'm imagining something that isn't true, but I think you may be feeling that way too. And until I can be holding you, I'll just have to let someday. Okay, lots of thumbs up. Any thumbs down at all? Good, 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 good. All right, thank you. You think that should have another verse? Oh, another version. Ah. Now this one, well, this one is probably not so happy, but there you go. We'll just see what we can do about making it happen. Life's too short for lonely. There's too many people like you and me, looking for their one and only. We need love and support, but life's too short. Now life's too short for lying. There's nothing to gain by not being true. The thing that you're denying can fester and distort. Life's too short. Everything is temporary. Then we all go home. Most of us think that this is all there is. But when somebody leaves, no matter what we believe, we all want to grieve for our friend. Life's too short for sorrow. We're all only here a little while. We'll say goodbye tomorrow. There's not much more to report. Life's too short. I'll see you all in court. Life's too short. Now let's laugh until we snort. Life's too short. That's a cool way to end a sad song, huh? Okay. So was that a sad song? No. He said it was a sad song, so what do I know? I just wrote the thing. A little too short, that song. There you go. So when we finally work it up with the band, it won't be so short. I need a guitar pick.
So I get like a 5-minute solo.
Yeah, right.
There was a pick right on the end of
And I have many in my pocket. I showed up at my retreat in Stanley, Idaho, with no guitar picks. Actually, thank you so much. Now I have two. There had to be some picks floating around. Was this here on the table? Now it's in my pocket. Look, another one here. Ah. By the way, when I was in Stanley, Idaho, James Corbally Smith showed up. Yeah. And he and I actually even did a song together, but it was not one of the ones you thought. James Corbally Smith was somebody I used to be in a duo with. We sang together for many, many years. And then he moved to Idaho in 2008. Took me a while to get my groove back after that. Huh? He's still gigging? Yes, he is. Yeah. Still gigging, and there's quite a music scene in Boise. Boise, anybody been to Boise, Idaho?
Nope.
You played there. In fact, with James, right? Yeah. So, Young and Free. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I remember driving through the desert, massive semis filling my quarter. Lightning storm was raging, lighting up the shadow. Like God was finally cleaning this over. She helped me see my choices and the man I might become while we were busy being young and free. Young and free. Ah, we were young and free, too young to understand the world at our command. Young and free, and oh so proud to be. We felt it every day, knew that it would always be that way. I took a Greyhound bus to see my old friend in Salt Lake. We heard the choir singing in the shrine. We met some young philosophers debating God and man. What I believe is we are all divine. Then on a whim I decided I would hitchhike home. A sweet young couple said they'd go that way. When we hit Las Vegas, I stood up as their best man. Their honeymoon was in that Chevrolet. Young and free. Ah, we were young and free, too young to understand the world at our command. Young and free, and oh so proud to be. We you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, as that was going by, I realized that I learned some of those chord changes from the Beatles. And I just heard online today that the Beatles have released a new single. And there's a video of the Beatles.
Seriously?
Seriously, the Beatles, the original 4 Beatles, on this song that John wrote years and years ago. You're never a Beatle fan? I can't hear you, Rosemary. I'm sorry.
No.
It was never released before because it never had the other Beatles on it. It was just a demo that John did, and Yoko said, hey, here's something John did. Why don't you guys do something? And so Ringo put the drums on, and that was before George passed, and George put a guitar on. And, you know, Paul did
Wow.
piano and bass. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah. It's, you know, it doesn't strike me as being a really big hit song, but by God, it's the Beatles, you know.
Right.
How can they not do a song that's not a hit song? I don't know. Yeah.
That's true.
All these years of waiting for another Beatles song. Okay, well, here's a song that is not a Beatles song, not inspired by them or anything like that. People through the ages all have disagreed what it takes to be a man, what character you need. Well, there's a woman from Trinidad who says she's got it down. All it takes to be a man is make a joyful sound. Calypso Rose, say a man is a man. I say it's a little bit more than that. A man can choose his own direction, but he wears as a hat. Calypso Rose, say a man is a man. I say that's a pretty good place to start. But if you wanna be a good man, you gotta open up your heart. what he wears as a hat. Calypso roast him man is a man. I say that's a pretty good place to start. Wanna be a good man, you gotta open up your heart. If you wanna be a good man, you gotta open up your heart. Sorry about almost forgetting your lead there. Yeah.
Gotta open up the dance floor before you play that song.
Okay. We're gonna quiet it down a little bit here. This is a slow dance for those of you that are interested. I wrote this song with a co-writer named Estrella Barracini back in the God knows when, 70s, I think. Yeah, this is called Quiet Night. Started. I'm sorry. That's like my fingers were not ready for what my mind was doing, or vice versa. I'm not sure. What can I say? Don't even know you. Familiar strangers in a way. A similar momentary wink of an eye. Quiet night by the fire. The moon is a sliver. Don't do that again. A smile in the sky. The wine is a river rolling by. The taste of the reason you're making me sigh. Quiet night. Quiet night. I can't tell you, and you can't ask. What's all this talking all about? I'm moving closer just to fill your glass. We're caught in the moment, oh, let's not let it pass. But I don't even know you. What can I say? Is this some friendly kind of game? Am I the wiser or just crazy to play? Quiet night by the fire. I can't tell you, and you can't ask. What's all this talking all about? You move in closer just to fill my glass. We're caught in the moment, oh, let's not let it pass. But I don't even know you. What can I say? Is this some friendly kind of Tagliarino on that wonderful lead. Yes, different every time.
Sometimes bad, sometimes good.
Yeah, so.
Right.
Okay, now it's time for the girls' favorite song.
Although lessons is right there.
Yeah, okay.
Which
And that was
one?
really good last
We
night,
should do
wasn't
it tonight.
We did a show last night, just the girls and I, and boy, it was
went out
a
good.
fun show. We only did 3 songs, but what 3 did we do?
We
Enough
did
for
lessons,
us,
enough for us.
lessons, and on my way to
On my
play.
way to play.
It was a good little set.
On my way to play.
Yeah, fun little set. Uh-oh,
Uh-oh, what happened?
tuning emergency. So this is the song we opened up with last night. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We would play our music by candlelight. When that burned down, we'd use the moon. I'd curl up in the sun. You'd blow your saxophone. The kingdom come. And that was enough for us. From here I see how much that was. Now that the world's not in my eyes. Then when time stayed home, with love safe on the radio, it was easy to be wise. Serenades for girls on the avenue, blue bottle songs for the night. We close up that bar out on the metropole. Well, alright, that was enough for us. From here I see how much that was. Now that the world's not in my eyes. Then when time stayed home, with love safe on the radio, it was easy to be wise. Vera Tagliarino. Here we stand, drunk and remembering those dusty old dreams somehow unsung. I forgot the words. You hocked your saxophone. Oh, to be young, to be young. That was enough for us. From here I see how much that was. Now that the world's not in my eyes. be wise. You know, Barrett, Matt Bunson on bass. How about him? Yeah. This is Leslie Beauvais and Janie Thorne, my angels. My angels. Yeah. We're going to do a gig next week up in San Luis Obispo. Just the angels and me. Should be fun. Anyway, now here's a song that I don't think I've done since I wrote it. Uh-oh, that's not true.
No, we didn't hear.
Did we do that last time? Maybe I just haven't done it since last time. Oh, that's right. This is the sing-along. It's a true sing-along. Jacob Collier. Oh, right. No fancy shit like that. So I'm gonna sing you first of all the melody, and then I'm gonna sing you the third above the melody, and then I'm gonna sing you the fifth, which is below the melody. So you can choose which one you want to sing, which one you like the best. Okay? Gotta remember how it goes. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it just like that. That's the melody. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it just like that. Okay, here's the third above. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it just like that. Okay, here's the fifth. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it just like that. Okay, everybody choose your part and keep going.
I like it like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it just like that.
And I do, I like it like that. I love a warm day with a cool breeze, and I love watching noisy parrots in the eucalyptus trees. I love a succulent garden and a red rose, and I love watching my grapevines grow then decompose. Everybody's got their own special something that brightens up their day. Now what is it that makes you want to say, here it comes. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it just like that. Okay, again. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it just like that. And I like enchiladas and lasagna too. And I really like a bowl of ice cream when I'm feeling blue. I like going out for sushi and plum wine and a certain homemade pasta sauce that's so divine. Everybody's got their own special something that brightens up their day. Now what is it that makes you want to say, ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it just like that. Again. Give yourselves a hand. All right. Okay, now we talked about rearranging these songs, right? What was it? What?
Then on my way to play.
What about lessons?
Like here?
Love will come.
Oh, I see.
Thing.
And then,
Then.
and then on my way to play. Okay.
Yeah, we switched it.
Okay, okay, it's switched.
It was a conference.
Okay, okay, okay. Y'all okay out there?
All right.
Okay, big thumbs up. What? Oh, traffic break, cool. Yep. Okay. This is a song that I started back in the 70s just by sitting with nothing to do and holding my guitar. And this guitar piece sort of came and, oh, you guys are the guys we've been waiting for.
A do-over. I like it.
It's a do-over, right. And they put him right in the front row where you can feel all guilty for being late.
Did you bring your raincoats? Well, you ever watch Rocky Horror? You don't wear a raincoat in the movie because everybody's throwing toast.
It's been a long time.
It's a thing.
How many of you seen Rocky Horror Show? Or rather, I should say, how many of you have not seen it? Oh, wow. Okay.
We need to. We're showing here. Maybe you should show it at the
You're wasting time thinking so much. Yes, she is gone and life goes on. Still, you're missing her touch. Take a deep breath and then breathe some more. Love will come when it comes, not a minute before. You feel the wind, you smile and you nod. You look around from the sky to the ground and see it's all a facade, but deep down inside, oh, you know there is more. Love will come when it comes, not a minute before. Love will come when it comes, not a minute before. Just because it's not how you planned it doesn't mean it won't turn out right. She left and you don't understand. sing your songs, but you want to belong before this life ends. It may be too much, but get off the floor. Love will come when it comes, not a minute before. Love will come when it comes, not a minute before. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's funny how that song came out. What? I hear people talking, but I can't hear what you're saying.
She likes it.
Oh. Thank you. That song was kind of a surprise because I had that guitar part for, 30, 40 years, whatever it was, till I finally wrote it. I wrote the song around it. Guitar pick. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And here's, I was going to say that for those of you that are new to this show, after my set, I will be giving a tour around to the dungeon, which is below the chapel, if you dare. No, actually, there's no dare about it because, I'm harmless, sort of.
Do you get trick-or-treaters on Halloween?
No, I used to. They don't come to the house unless there's a lot of lights and stuff, and I just don't do that anymore. I did it for a lot of years, and I'd get, every so often, somebody would come up, and and then I'd be stuck with all this candy. And I thought, yeah, not worth it, not worth it. Anyway, so what I was saying about this house, this room, this house was built by my grandfather. That is my father's father. So, and my father was actually born on the property in 1912. And the house was not even begun until this house was not even begun until 1915. So, I'm full of all these little factoids about the house, and some of you may not give a shit. That's okay. But there'll be a tour afterwards. I'll take you all down to the dungeon, and I'll answer whatever questions you have. Well, thanks for inviting strangers into the house here, Rosemary. I appreciate it. Yeah. It's a designated, what's a Los Angeles cultural historic landmark. It's not a national, because I didn't want to pay for an attorney and all that, and there you go. But Los Angeles cultural historic landmark, yes. What? The name of the house is the Abbey San Encino. Encino was a type of oak tree, and apparently there was a couple oak trees that did not make it through the landfill stage of the building. So the house is kind of dedicated to them, the oak trees that did not make it. But there are still plenty of oaks. Well, actually one that I know of up top. Okay. Anyway, this song is for my father, since he was born here. On the way to destiny, the old man stops to look at me, then recalls some rendezvous. He's got important work to do. He picks up something from the floor, verses say he's like all men, and sometimes he will flirt with them. Other times he is withdrawn, obviously almost gone. At first he smiled when he saw me and asked about the family. Now he doesn't know my name, but I can't say the same. On my way to play a bar in the South Bay, I used to stop and see Dad that couldn't remember me, but I remembered him, the builder of my jungle gym. On my way to play a bar in the South Bay. On my way to play a bar in the South Bay, I used to stop and see Dad that couldn't remember me, but I remembered him, the builder of my jungle gym. On my way to play a bar in the South Bay. Now all night long I'd see his face on every drunken person in the place. I drank the drinks they bought for me, and my dad drank along for free. I owe my music to this man, the leader of my family clan. He loved his Dixieland and blues, Louis Armstrong, Ella too. His band rehearsed into the night. My mom said, close your eyes real tight, and sleep will find a way. I do that to this day. On my way to play a bar in the South Bay, I used to stop and see Dad that couldn't remember me, but I remembered him, the builder of my jungle gym. On my way to play a bar in the South Bay. On my way to play a bar in the South Bay. Thank you. Vanna, you're not doing your job.
It's too far away and this is in the way.
I know.
I can't reach it.
I know. I'm just giving you shit.
Okay.
This is my Vanna White.
It was us.
No.
This was us.
No.
He
I
changed,
am and I
he
will.
changed it. No, he changed it.
I thought we were going to do it
At Barrett's suggestion.
at the very end. We were going to do it at the very end.
Right, swap those two. So now
Which one are we doing now?
I am and I will.
Okay, then we're doing I Am and I Will.
We had this discussion.
So what happened to this one here?
See,
Angeline! Yeah, okay. And for those of you wondering why I don't do Angeline anymore, it's like it really needs a rockin' piano to make the track work. So as soon as Dale LeDuc plays here again, I'll do Angeline.
oh, that's true. Okay. I get it.
So is not our closing song, but we're doing it anyway.
Well, we're gonna.
I don't remember how many songs there are.
But we moved it.
Okay, so we're scratching that one, and we're not.
We just did.
Okay,
My
so
Way
that,
Back.
okay, got it. That's fine with me, whatever.
Okay.
All right.
just
This
wanted
is
to
I
let you
Am
know.
and I Will, so y'all can sing along on this one. And for those of you that don't know it, it goes like this. I am and I will. I am and I will. I am and I will. When I got your letter, I didn't believe that you had anything for me. Now is Tagliarino. Matt Brunson. Jamie Thorne. Leslie Beauvais. We have one more song to do. We just had a request from guess who? Yes, of course.
Yes. Even
We
though I'm
had a-
not doing my job today. We're going to do that too.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let me check my tuning here.
Lessons. Huh?
What have you heard, Tom? Nope. Nope.
I just love this song. It's what?
Lessons?
No.
No, I don't know. Gosh, have you got an extra chart for lessons?
You can have mine.
Thank you, brother.
Just look at me if you want me to solo.
Well, you know, there was a night when I played a jazz tune at Kulak's Woodshed, and you just soloed the shit out of it. You know, first time through. I was just so impressed by that. This is Barrett Tagliarino. He is such a good player.
Yes, he is.
I forgot what the jazz tune was.
I forgot what I played on.
One of those ones. I used to write a lot of jazz tunes.
I do remember something along those lines.
It doesn't sound right.
Okay, now.
Oh,
It would help if I had the right lyric. Do I have this one? I don't even have that one. Never mind.
you know this song.
I know this song. We
You
did it last night.
night.
This is Lessons. This was once when I realized that I should have learned this lesson before. Through the forest I'm winding, my pathway I'm finding. I walk hand in hand with a certain one. There are moments she sends me, but other times she offends me, till I don't know who I am when the day is done. I feel like I've been here before. I've passed this same tree, the same shore. I've seen that same horizon calling to me. Now my question is, why are there always lessons? And what if we never learn them? Do they return again? Is there magic that keeps us moving forward, like a tide that pulls us shoreward? And will these lessons end? Now the trees in the forest, like 1,000-voice chorus, they say to end it and be on my way. I wanna live life, not waste it, and now it's so close I can taste it. But
love that song.
Out of my window. This is a tall man song. And here's a tall man right here, Ed Tree. Right. This one, the challenge was to write a song in the style of one of the other guys in the band. And we all drew names out of a hat. And I chose John Stowers.
Yeah. Woo.
So
Let's do it.
this is a co-write with John Stowers. Well, not really, but yeah. His style, anyway. Thank you all so very much. And thank you to Warren Sellers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's it. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Thank you.